yeah, things are happening. And my podcast, I'm about to record the first like official like long episode tonight. Probably gonna do something regarding like conscious parenting, because I've been learning so much like recently with like my son getting older and everything, and just like staying calm when he starts to test me and he starts to act, you know, he hasn't been eating his food like that. Like, he's been very difficult about eating his food. So I'm going to be making a podcast about that. If you guys want to subscribe to my podcast called Spiritual Evolution, it's linked in my bio. My Patreon's also linked in my bio. And if you join my Patreon between now and Christmas Day, you get a free yes or no question from me, and you also get entered for a giveaway. There's going to be 3 winners for the giveaway. So there's going to be, someone's going to win a painting, someone's going to, with a bunch of freebies and stuff in the package, and then someone's also going to win a free reading, and someone's also going to win a free personalized affirmations. So there's so many things going on right now that I'm getting going. Like in my, if you guys click on the Patreon, you can see all the different tiers and different offers, like different things that I'm going to be that I'm already uploading to there, like excerpts from my book. And we're doing a podcast on spiritual intuitive artwork with Linda Paints from TikTok. You guys can check her out. She's an amazing intuitive artist. I'm also an intuitive artist, but I focus more on this aspect of the spirituality right now, but I do also obviously do the intuitive artwork. Ancient Forest Alliance. So if you guys want to look into that, it's a really great charity that works with a bunch of different environmental and like endangered species, which is what I want to do. Like, eventually I want to start a nonprofit that helps endangered animals and all that kind of stuff. Like, that stuff's very close to my heart. So we have my Queen of the Moon Oracle. This is a really powerful deck. I used it for my reading this morning, and it was all my readings are always on point, but I mean, it was on point. See what the collective energy is for today, and ask Spirit what we need to know regarding this month. Like, how is this month gonna go, guys? It obviously is a stressful month. It's Christmas time. You know, gotta deal with family members that we may not have to deal with very often. I know that now that I have my son, I deal with a lot more. Surrender is the first card we have. They have been telling me to surrender since the day I started this shit. Okay, a surrender and attraction. Oh my god, that's what they wanted me to make a video about. That's the video I gotta make. So last night I was meditating, doing my spell work for the new moon or whatever, and I was thinking about like manifesting and creating the reality I want, and they're like, you don't have to create it, it already exists. You just have to attract it. You just have to live in the vibration and the frequency and vibrate at the frequency of that which you want to attract. It's already in existence. You just have to bring it to you. You don't have to create it. It's there. It's there for you to take. You just have to be open to receiving it. And that shit made so much sense to me. I was like, holy fuck. So that's what I was like, I gotta make a video about this. Oh, and then my lives have been saving now, knock on wood. My lives have been saving now, but I am gonna still gonna, like, it's funny because the whole month of November, like, nothing saved. Self-love, guys. Self-love. So the whole month of November, nothing fucking saved, and now they are starting to save, which I'm grateful for. Thank you, finally. But so as soon as I figure out the screen recording and I can screen record it, now it's saving, right? Millions of these humans spinning on a ball. So the first card we have here is surrender. And then we have these 2 blockages, self-love and attraction. So I feel like there's some people in here that are, like, I'm one of those people too. Like, I want to attract love. Like, I want to attract a new love into my life. Like, I think I'm ready for a real relationship. But that's because I've been doing the work of healing myself and finding that self-love inside of, like, my heart, and, like, kind of, like, opening up myself to, like, knowing my worth and knowing my divinity and knowing that I'm worthy of so much more and I deserve so much more than what that motherfucker was giving me. So it's so important to bring this self-love in fully through, you know, taking, like, I had the ugly cry the other night. Like, I had a serious ugly cry. I was taking my ritual bath, and I, long story short, you know, eat your vegetables, eventually you'll I'm sorry, this song's my shit. But really, it's pathetic. You never get a tarot deck, you never get the pentacles. Fucking love this song. So finding that self-love, like the other night when I was taking this bath, and I, you know, my ex came to mind because I was doing some manifesting with Lilith and some sexy manifestation, and, you know, at the end of it, I just had this, like, intense, like, oh my God, guys, I was wailing. I was crying. I was like scared I woke my son up. I was crying so hard, and it just felt so cleansing, and I like really released like him and like the idea of it ever working out. I feel like I want to put this over here now. I keep moving this fucking thing. But yeah, so it's like I really have finally like, and then I wrote a letter last night about it and like burnt it, and you know I'm really releasing him fully. And then the yesterday morning when I did my reading, it was the first card that came out was the closure card. Okay, so it's really important to like allow yourself to have that emotion, like, and grieve and mourn what like never can be, like what you wanted but never, like he will never be the person that I was trying to make. I wasn't trying to make him, I was trying to help him evolve, and you can't evolve for them. Like you cannot force somebody to grow. They have to want to do it for themselves. It's not gonna work any other way. And that goes for anybody, any kind of person. It's not just like, I found that through addiction. Like the only way that he's gonna get, you know, in the beginning it was like the only way like someone's gonna get sober is if they do it for themselves. Not even if you do it for your, you know, even if you're doing it for your kid, like you have to do it for yourself. Otherwise it's not gonna stick. So that applies though to everything. Like you have to want to grow and evolve and be a better you, because that's what fulfills you and that's what you genuinely want. It's not gonna work if you're just doing it because, you know, you're doing it for your girlfriend or your boyfriend, like, or whoever, you know, you're doing it for. Even like I said, even if you're doing it for your kid, like you have to do it for yourself, or no, it's not gonna stick. There's no, like, there's, what if you break up, or what if, you know, once your kid, you know, starts being mean to you, it's gonna give you a trigger, and you're gonna use that as an excuse to go fucking use or go do whatever it is, you know, coping mechanism, negative things in your life that aren't healthy for you. You're gonna revert back to that because that gives you, like, you know, you have to do it for yourself. So bring in that self-love. When I was crying the other night, like, it really helped. Like, I really, like, let myself cry. And I didn't realize how much emotions were, like, being harbored in my heart about that. Because I thought, you know, I gave so much time and so much energy into that relationship and into crying, you know. I cried for him so much. You know, we were very toxic and very unhealthy. And I cried for him so much. I didn't think I had any more tears left. And I've been, you know, kind of having this hard-ass attitude about it. Like, I don't need him, fuck it, like, all this. And, like, the other night, you know, obviously, like, I haven't been with anybody since him. And so, like, it was kind of tough for me. Like, I was like, wow, like, it was just reminding me of, like, him and the times of it. Like, and I was just crying, but it felt really, really fucking good to let that go. And I surrendered it. So that's what it is about. It's self-love is surrender is a big part of self-love. Once you surrender whatever's not serving you, that's a form of self-love right there. Okay? And then you start attracting what's meant for you instead of what's not meant for you. Because it's being blocked. You may be, like, blocking your blessings because you're still, you know, we're still around things that aren't serving us. And we're attracting things that aren't healthy for us because we want to make it work with somebody that is not willing to evolve in this lifetime. That, you know, that's just a part of your, you know, your journey and a part of your own growth and your own strength and your own healing and your own evolution, your own life lessons. But you don't have to keep learning that lesson over and over and over, like I did for almost 10 years. Like, it would have been 9 years this past, the November 3rd would have been 9 fucking years with this person. It wasn't wasted time. I learned a lot from it, and I got a beautiful baby boy out of it. And as soon as I had that baby boy, I realized, and got away from the situation, I realized just how much more power I have independent of this person. And it's not their fault. No, it's no one's fault. It's just a part of life. And it's not like, you know, you don't have to hate them. You can even forgive them. If you know, you can want the best. I want the best for him, but it's not going to be with me. You know what I mean? Like, I know my path is so much greater than that relationship was, and I deserve so much better than he can ever give me, and that's fine. It's a part of life lessons. It's a part of growth. It's a part of evolution and healing. So allow yourself to evolve through the situation, grow through the situation, and use it for your strength, and stop allowing them to suck your energy and take your power. Fucking take your power back. The other night when I let myself cry and cry, and I really let it go. And it was nice because I was like in the tub, so like I was able to like get up and shower after and just wash it all away, you know. And like it was really amazing. Like it felt so good to like get that out of my system and then do like a spell for, you know, my situation. And it really was, it was something else. And like Lilith was there with me like through the whole thing, and she was really like very comforting and very helpful through the whole thing. Like I know all my guides were there, but like I had her candle there with me, you know. And it means a lot that I finally am able to cry again, because the only thing I ever really like cried about was him. Like I turned my emotions off until I met him. Like I didn't look at this fucking song. I actually put this. I made like a list, but it's funny the timing. Alexa, stop. So I really shut my emotions down after being a child and being so emotional over like shit and being told not to cry, even though I was a little girl. I like turned my emotions off. It's important to let yourself feel those emotions, and if you feel you can't, like I really felt like I didn't have any more emotions about it, the situation, until, you know, I started feeling again, and I realized like, wow, I haven't been with anyone since then. Lilith is like, it doesn't matter if you're gonna be with the person the rest of your life. You need to go fuck somebody. Like, you need to get with somebody that it will never be your ex. And I really needed to like feel the feelings of like and mourn what I know I'll never have, because I did want to make it work. I have a kid with him, and like we were together a long time. Obviously I wanted to make it work, but when I finally let myself really have that ugly cry that I know I've been needing, like I feel so like a whole weight has been lifted. Like until obviously like I'm stressing about like a lot of other things obviously, but like, and I've been so focused on like being strong and being my best self that I haven't let myself fucking cry. Like I'll start crying about something, get emotional about something, and then I'll turn it off. Like I said, like I've turned my emotions off before I know how to. But the other night after that, like manifesting, I was just a wreck, and it was a good kind of a wreck. Like I was just able to let myself fucking cry about it. And the song that was playing, like it just all like worked out. Like it was just like I was meant to cry at that moment like that, and I was meant to feel those emotions like that, because if I hadn't, who knows if I'd ever even be able to be in another healthy relationship, or, you know, really move forward fully from this person. Like we need to let that emotion out so it's not like festering inside of us. Like I haven't really had like a good cry, and God, I don't remember the last time I had a good cry before this one. Like I really, well, I mean, unless I was with him, you know what I mean? Like that's the thing, I didn't want to give him any more of my tears kind of thing. Like that was what, because I was like, he doesn't deserve my energy, but it's like, it's not for him, babe. That whole thing was for me. And it was for my growth and my healing. It's not about, like, yes, back then I cried for him a lot, because it, like, I didn't want to fucking lose him. And there were so many times when he told me, like, you'd be better off without me and shit. And I didn't fucking listen, because I wanted to believe that he was going to be better. I wanted to I really did believe he was going to change, because I really wanted to think, like, I could do it. But I'm not here to heal him. I'm here to heal me and to evolve for me, and with the people that are willing to learn from my example and from our evolution together. If we're willing to learn from each other and grow with each other, that's where the evolution happens, is when people are willing to do the work together. Not just say they're going to do the work. Not just put the words, and the words are fucking nice, but actions are what is needed. If you're just saying you're going to do something and then the same fucking shit happens for a decade, probably not going to change. Like, until you, like, you know what I mean? Until you realize, like, you need to. I can pick the deck. Okay. Spirit Queen cleanses pendulum of any residual energy that is not going to be for Renee's reading. Thank you. Okay. What deck are we gonna use? One of these four? Use one of these four? I don't know. Tell me the truth. Are we gonna use one of these ones? Are we gonna use one of these ones? One of these ones? Do you want me to use the Witch's Tarot? I knew it! Oh my god, Julie's here. She wants me to use the deck, her deck. She wants me to use Witch's Tarot again. That's like your deck, Renee, and that's all the way at the other end. So that's why I just was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna ask because I heard that, and I'm like, all right, that's gotta be the one they want me to use then, because it's all the way over there in the corner. Oh, but these are mad easy to get out. Sweet! I don't have to even move anything. That is so perfect. Oh, I love this fucking desk so much. It has like, okay, so like, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. You see how like on the edges, there's like the like open, so I can just take the deck like that. Oh, I love it! So perfect, y'all. It is so perfect. With my best friend Julie, I can like feel her right next to me. Like, I love how there's like an empty space right to my left. And that's like where, you know, she pierced my cartilage here. So like, I also, and it's funny because she pierced it, and then like a couple years later, I got above and below the cartilage done when I turned 18 because my mom was like, you're not getting your belly button pierced. I'm like, fine, I'll get my cartilage, I'll get more on my ears or whatever. So I went to Pagoda, got it done, and that shit blew up. Like, when I say it blew up, it looked like a fucking balloon. And I was like, it's just healing, it's fine, it's just healing. I don't have to get, you know, I don't want to take it out. And like, it was infected as shit. So finally I took those two out, and they closed up or whatever, but I don't know if I took this one out or not, but this one never closed up, never got infected. We did it with an apple and an earring. We were drunk as shit, and we did it with an apple and like a needle or some shit, and that has never closed up. And that is like the side that she not contacts me through, but like I can feel her on my left a lot. Like my fingers are tingling right now, okay? My left wing tingles a lot, and that's not just Julie. That's like my wings, and that's like my fairies, and it can be a bunch of different things, confirmations and stuff. But my left side, like, she's very present on my left side, and that's also where my higher self is. So you know, what resonates with you and what works for you. Like, I resonate with like my left side being, you know, associated with my highest self and my best friend, you know, Julie. And like, then your right side for me is like spirit. I mean, spirit connects with you anyway, in any way. But for me, like, I'll have spirit talk to me from like different. It's weird to say, but like different sides of my brain, if you would. Like, they come through either through different ears, or they come, like, I hear their messages in like my thoughts. But it's coming from like the left or the right back hemisphere, and I know that means it's from my guides. When it's up here, that's more like my intuition or my ego, and I have to be able to decipher between the two through like knowing the energy and knowing myself, right? So like, everybody's different, and the way that you connect to spirit, everybody's different. So that's what my Patreon's really going to be about. This deck returns to its original state for clear knowledge and guidance. What do we got for Renee today? Whoa, that was fast. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. Thank you for the gifts, you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Follow the gifters. They just told me the bottom. Fuck. Hold on. 4 of Wands. Alright, anything else? Okay. Come on, man. I don't usually do readings that long. But it's Renee, so I'll do it. They just wanted the middle card for that one. Okay. Here we go. So this is a tarot deck. You guys know, like, if you guys know me, I work more with Oracle. And I'm getting back into the tarot. This was the first deck I ever bought, ever. Back when I was a little still intimidated because of my first awakening. I went into a very, like, serious, like premature awakening at like 16, 17, and I had really bad psychosis that happened, and it was scary. So I was a little intimidated, but going back into spirituality a few years back. And this was the first deck I ever bought, and I ended up actually buying it like with a person that I don't speak to anymore, that I ended up like got an order of protection against and everything. Like, this person really like turned into somebody else that he wasn't before. But now I relate this deck to my best friend Julie. That's, you know, the one that I was telling you guys about, that I have this tattoo for right here. Who you know, I have like the infinity sign with the a quote that she had, and then the Pisces sign, that's for her. That's the first tattoo I ever got. She has a card in here that is identical, from the freckles to the hair to the fucking face shape, okay? It's her. It's the 9 of Cups, and it looks just like her. And she has a strong connection with my friend Renee, so the one that's getting the reading. So I think that's another reason why we are using this deck right now. So we're gonna look and see what Renee's got. Here it is. So is this the order? Let me just double check and make sure this looks right. Are these all facing the right way? Like, are these all supposed to be facing the right way? Are these all facing the way they're supposed to be facing? Okay. Okay, they're in the order, and they're facing the right way. I can feel, like, Loki's energy, dude. I swear to God, I can. That was weird. I don't know what just happened. He, like, threw the sound from the music, and it sounded like it was coming right from where oh, that was so weird. It was like he threw the sound from the song into his, like, altar. And I could feel his energy, like, saying no, like, trying to fuck with me. Oh my God. He's like, you just need to trust your intuition, dude. So, anyway, we have the Page of Wands, okay, and that was the only reversal we have in the deck. Page of Wands, here we go. So, reversed is workplace gossip, rumors, bad news, okay? Rumors and innuendo, bad news. So, the upright would be eagerness, a news bearer, okay? Expecting exciting and happy news. So there might be some kind of bad news coming your way, babe. I mean, I just got bad news last night. My family just got bad news last night, and I'm gonna do my best to like heal him with some Reiki. But my uncles, like, they're good friends. My parents' good friends from like school time. Like, they've known him for like ever. He's had some kind of infection, like septic infection, and he is going back home and gonna be having hospice come in. So we're gonna go visit him next week, and I'm gonna do some Reiki and see if I can get this infection out of him, because there's nothing that they can do medically. My mom and dad are really upset about it. I even cried a little bit. Like, my emotions are really coming back. But anyway, so I understand that feeling of like having bad news come, but it's important to look at like what you can do to better the situation, to better your life from this, you know, kind of, it seems like it's like, I'm gonna use this to see, who knows, maybe it will heal him, and then finally, like, my dad will see that it's not just like, this isn't just some, you know, gay, like, this is real shit, okay? I'm gonna see if Avery will come with me. Like, I'm gonna see if we can try and do it together, because, like, he needs to be healed. I mean, he maybe doesn't, because I told my mom, like, when it's their time, you know, and that's the first thing that came out of my mouth. And then when I was talking to my guys about it, they were like, when it's their time, it's their time. Like, you could do it, we have faith in you, but you know, it may just be his time. And so, you know, whatever kind of news comes in, I understand that it's not an easy thing to deal with, but you will be able to get through it and become stronger from it and learn from it. I go to do CAT scan, oh shit, on your foot on Tuesday. Well, the next card we have is the Four of Wands. Oh my God, I already have to pee, seriously. I don't want to go pee right now. Okay, the Four of Wands, where are you, baby? Okay, the Four of Wands, here she is. Celebration, rejoicing over a happy event. So obviously you're getting married, okay? So that's what this energy is. That's why this was the bottom of the deck card, that they were like bottom of the deck when I was shuffling. Like, right as I started to shuffle, I heard bottom of the deck. So I was like, all right. So celebration, baby and bridal showers. Baby and bridal showers, okay? Freedom, happy event, Sabbath celebrations, Yule, Christmas, everything. This is like this month of like celebration, right? This is the time of like creativity, fertility, freedom of expression. This can also be like just like freedom of expression, learning like your passions, and really like tuning into your abilities, or your, you know, whatever you're passionate about, and getting excited about. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles that came out. This was the first card that flew out, babe. So the Ace of Pentacles is really a good card, obviously, like any ace. Wealth, abundance, happiness, security. Yes, that's what I thought. Good fortune, love of nature, green magic, and herbalism. Okay. Magic manifested in this physical realm, the element of earth. So working with Gaia. Obviously, like, I keep seeing all this stuff about the ascension, like, coming. And obviously we feel that in our energy and in our physical body now. Like, we're starting to really feel the effects of the ascension. Like, I've seen videos about ascension symptoms and shit. Like, things are changing, and they're changing for the better, but it doesn't mean it's going to be like an easy transition by any means, okay? Because it's changing drastically. And so I'm getting like ascension vibes from this. I'm getting like you're starting to really step into your power, maybe doing work with Gaia, maybe making an altar for Gaia, or just going outside and spending some time with her, you know, daily until it gets too cold out. Like last night I went outside to get my nail polish from the car. Wasn't in the car, but I went out and I had to take the garbage out anyway and stuff. So I was like, you guys got me. Like I was like looking for it. I'm like, shit, I did put it in my bag, didn't I? And so, but I did get a chance to stand out there, take my shoes off, do some grounding. It wasn't that cold. It was a little chilly. It was on the beat, but I was able to stand out there and just look at the sky and talk to Gaia for a minute and like express some gratitude, you know? And gratitude is like love. It's infinite. Like, we have the ability to, you know, gratitude is something that you can show daily with any kind of form, like a gratitude jar, which I have, and I try and use it daily. I really do have to write down my gratitude for today. So anyway, sidetrack. So like showing gratitude for that abundance, that happiness, finding your passion and stuff, being grateful like for where you've gotten to and where you're going, right? Like, I know I need to really show more gratitude, and I was able to get that last night. And I just opened back up to the Four of Wands again. So this is a very like the celebration card. Like, yes, these celebrations are coming, they're happening, your engagement and all of that, bridal shower and all of that. But make sure that this is what you want, and make sure that this person is willing to, you know, compromise and meet you halfway, babe. You know what I mean, okay? Then we have last card, the Moon. I think it's next to Karma, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so we have the Moon, this beautiful woman standing here with a lantern, okay? The crone aspect of the goddess. Waning moon magic. Protection magic. Seeing through what others would keep hidden. Intuition and the development of psychic powers. I knew that this had to do with something with your abilities. Wisdom gained through years of life experience. Like I said, this has the crone aspect, right? So really finding that wisdom within yourself that's been there, and you really like you're starting to step into your power even more than you already had. Like, I know you're a very powerful psychic, and you do too. So really allow yourself to, I mean, if you want to, you know, fully embrace that, and you know, maybe you can even step into some kind of like, maybe we can do like a podcast together and we can talk about that kind of stuff, like what you're passionate about, babe. Because I know that you're a gifted psychic, and you know it too. So I would step into that power a little more deeply, maybe with this wane. Isn't the moon, oh, is it waning or waxing right now? I feel like waning, it sounds like it's going away, right? Like, isn't waning after the full moon, and waxing is when it's like becoming full? That's what it sounds like to me. I'm about to look it up because now it's going to... Yeah, so I was right. Waning means it's decreasing in size. Waning is about like going into like a new cycle, or waning is about decreasing. So it's about like, it's as the full moon is going into the dark moon, right? And waxing is as the new moon is going towards the full moon. So when you are working in waning moon magic, it's good for for letting stuff go, I believe, and like building into some kind of a new manifestation for yourself for the highest good. So like when you let stuff go at the full moon, you start to, and it starts to wane back into the new moon, you really are letting go of, like fully letting it go. And then I honestly know mostly about the new moon and the full moon phases. I need to learn more about the waning and the waxing phases. So I don't want to get into it too deeply because I want to learn more before I start talking about, you know, stuff that I don't know that much about. But working with your abilities is really what I'm getting from this reading, and bringing in that that beautiful change and really evolving together with this person that this celebration is going to be happening with, or not. You have to really like see if it's going to work for you before you, and I'm not trying to like overstep at all. I'm just saying what's coming out. You know, I'm channeling right now, and I just want you to understand that like what's in your highest good may be so much more than this, you know, this life that you already have. And I'm not saying that it's not great, but you're always, you know, we're always improving. You're always worthy of evolving and growing and, you know, bringing in that abundance and that renewal that this reading has been about. So I hope that resonated, babe. Thank you for getting your reading. Thanks for letting me read for you. That was nice. Spirit clearing cleanses. Deck, please return it to its original state before what the fuck? Shit, I think that was Julie, because I was just thinking, she's like, you're gonna put it away before doing a reading with me? I'm like, babe, I'll do one with you later. We'll do one together later, and I'll make it candle, okay? Cleanse and clear this deck. Return it to its original state for clear guidance and knowledge. Thank you. I've been saying I'm gonna make Julie's, and I feel like I just heard a beep. I'm gonna make her, I'm going to do a reading with her later, and I'm going to make her my Dragon Fate Oracle. As long as that's okay with you, honey, we're going to use this, Brittany. She needs guidance. Okay, so we're gonna give it to you. We got you, babe. This is an amazing deck. This is one of my most powerful decks here. That's all I have to say. Like, I'm from the Dragon Fae realm, so this is like very, like, I'm very much connected to this deck, just like my Lemurian deck and a couple others that have like an extra kick to them, that are like like light language and activating and like have activations and all kinds of different stuff, like the Lemurian deck and a couple others. Like, what other ones? These two little ones right here are extremely special. These three, 1, 2, 3. I have a bunch of these, but these ones showed up yesterday. When Avery was here, dude, like when my mentor is here, the amount of these little soul stones that show up is just unfucking real. Like, it's crazy. My wing's tingling. My left wing is tingling right now. The fairies are fucking with us, okay? My left wing is tingling right now. And like I said, like, that's a part of my, my confirmations and my fairy connection. So we need to do this reading for Brittany right now. Brittany, what does Brittany need from this deck today, you guys? What does she need to hear today? What do we need to tell Brittany? What kind of guidance holy shit, can we give Brittany today? Lady of the New Buds, Nurture, Tenderness. Okay, so I have never seen this one, so we're going to read this one in a minute. Let's see what else we can get for Brittany. We got bottom of the deck energy. Fernia. Clarity. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you some clarity. I'm gonna assist in bringing some clarity in right now. Okay. Let's see what else. One or two more we got. Okay, there's nope. Oh shit. Come on, guys. What does she need? I gotta like back up and do it here. Yeah, that's right. Oh, okay, we got her. Oh, I knew it was gonna be this one. I had a feeling. I thought that's what this one was. I knew you were gonna get the Green Lady. The Green Lady of Dragok. Chosen One. This is what this one says. Chosen One. This is I've seen this one before. So let's see. Let me just see how these are supposed to be facing real quick and make sure that they're looking right. What is this shit? What am I listening to right now? This is now on shuffle. There is no. I haven't chosen any of these songs. Oh, I have. I mean, it's on the playlist, but obviously. But are you sure? Guys, come on. Is this one supposed to be upright? Okay. Is this one supposed to be upright? Is this one supposed to be upright? Alright, so we have a little bit of some blockages going on here with your clarity, knowing about your that you are the chosen one of your ancestors. Like, your ancestors chose you to be here at this time in this amazing paradigm shift that's happening on this planet right now. So it's important time. It's a very beautiful and important time to be here, and you do realize like you've been chosen to be a part of this. Like, there's probably some kind of a vote. I mean, obviously a bunch of us may have volunteered to do it, but not everybody was chosen to be here and incarnated at this time. Some people had to stay back to be a part of our guide team. So they are helping, but they aren't like in the forefront, like on the front lines doing it. You know what I mean? Like, they're doing something. Obviously, they're doing it in the background, though. We're here dealing with being human, dealing with all the fucking shit that comes with being human, and pioneering the goddamn ascension of the humanity. And every species on this planet, and the goddamn planet itself. But Gaia's doing her own thing. She don't need our help that much. She needs us to just stop fucking polluting her. But anyway, I digress. So we're gonna do this reading for you. We're gonna start off with the one that's not blocked, so you understand like you have the power to unblock this stuff, to bring it into your life, and to really bring that clarity to the forefront of your mind, and understand that like you are so much more than enough. You are so much more than just worthy. You're fucking meant for this. Lady of the New Buds, Nurture, Tenderness. Be tender with yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself is what I'm hearing. Stop it. Like, stop it. Oh my god, I'm getting chills. Like, they are sick. Stop it. You deserve to be happy. So stop it. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying. I'm getting used to this still. Like, it's just, I'm so much, like, nicer than that. Like, I don't get, like, I feel like I'm overstepping, but, like, obviously I'm reading for you, so I'm not even gonna apologize. So, oh, no, this isn't the right card. 25, not 23. Okay, 25, the Lady of the New Buds. Okay, so we're gonna read this real quick. The Lady of the New Buds speaks. Okay, guys, so I've never read this one, so bear with me. I'm gonna push myself in a little so you guys can see her better. See how my garden has grown about me. See how my children, the darling buds, clamor for my attention. They cry at night and can be so touchy during the day. I must shelter them from the harshness and keep them in a safe space till they are strong enough to branch out. Even then, my watchful eye will look out for their care. You see, so many people see the beauty and do not understand where it sprang from. The rich, loamy soil, the sweet water poured from the water dragonfly into this earth, the minerals of the natural realms, the light of the sun, and the shining sweetness of the crystal moon have anointed my garden with their blessings. And then there is me. So many see my garden and wonder at it, but they do not see the work, the care that has preceded my domain. Its beauty is a result of love, care, and natural growth, and attention to each and every one of its inhabitants. When your growth appears around you, form the seeds you have planted. Take time to tend to this garden. Enlist the assistance of like-minded souls. Yes, don't be afraid to ask for help, babe. I'm crying. Oh, I'm sorry. This has been the struggle. This has been my struggle this morning. That's what I mean. Like, I keep hearing, stop it. Like, just stop it. And I have to, like, they do that to me too, because I'll be sitting there with my monkey mind going crazy, and they're like, stop it. Like, I'll hear, like, stop it. Look at this is shaking. They're like, seriously, like, we don't need to be so hard on ourselves. We really don't. Enlist in the assistance of like-minded souls, and just as you would not feed these tender buds poison and pollutants, do not feed your ideas the opinions and energies of those who are not in integrity. Stay true to the vision of your creation and truly take a little time each day to tend to this garden, be it of love, ideas, little ones, or creative endeavors, until they are, I'm getting tingles again in my wings. Little ones or creative endeavors until they are robust and begin to grow into their own energy. For now, it is the tender time, the time when the buds are at most risk from the frost of rejection, the poison of judgment, and the choke of cruelty. Be vigilant, and you will too have a garden for all to enjoy and love. Many will feel you are fortunate indeed to have created such a beautiful Eden, but they will not see the care you have taken to grow this. But I have seen it all. Okay, so your guides want you to know, like, they are with you, and they are watching over you, and they are not only are they watching over you, like, they're helping you in any way that they can, but you have to ask for their help. And you have to be, you have to trust that they're giving it to you. You have to have that faith and that knowing that, like, you are protected and you are guided and you are being assisted by things that you cannot see or understand at this point in time, and you will understand it very soon. You are deep down, you already do. You have, like, an inner knowing, but it's important to nurture that and to, like it says, like, take time every day to tend to that garden, whether it be through meditation or reading a book or just painting or taking a walk or doing something that resonates with you, babe. And then we're gonna go to the next one, which is Fernia for clarity. So really allow yourself to be tender with yourself. Clarity. Actually, wait a second. Clarity. Right, here we go. I wish to be honest with you, so you understand what it is you think and feel you are wishing for. Do you understand that in order for you to be in connection with all that you feel and desire, that there will be what many consider to be sacrifices along the way? Do you understand that what we can offer you is shelter, yes, soft and sweet, tender and shaded beneath the heat of the sun, a place to rest and sleep and dream? But do you also know that others will say you dwell in a fantasy land and that what you dream of cannot be? Sorry. Consider the truth of what it is that you wish for, and know that whatever you commit to, expectations play no part in this. I promise, in this promise I make to you. Because I do pledge to shelter you and introduce you to magics, to show you the ways of the dragon faith folk, and to help tend to the little ones with me, sorry. But I also promise you this, that your supposed nirvana will be muddy and dirty and difficult at times. There is no way for this to be what you fantasize about. You will need to care for yourself you will need to care for yourself and allow others to be who they are. For this is the path of clarity, knowing who you are and the part you play in all things. Leave your expectations behind and be prepared to discover more magic than you ever thought possible. Yeah. Do not seek to possess anything, and know that you are free to choose in every moment if you will go on. Oh my god, I just saw a fairy. So when I read sometimes too, I see stuff like rainbows, fairies, all kinds of stuff, especially on my computer. I see rainbows a lot because like it's technology and shit. And I'm reading, if I'm researching like or reading an article, like they'll do that. But I just saw like a little like spark right here, you guys. Like they're really here. They're really, really, really want you to know like they're with you. Or you may be even a part of the Dragon Fae realm. So like if you feel like called to look into that, look into that. Do you understand that if you wish to be of this realm and yourself entirely, that you will give up some old ways of thinking? You will have to give up some old ways of thinking. Otherwise, you may find yourself hurt by the conflicts such incompatible thoughts and feelings will bring. So you have to let go of some old, like outdated beliefs in order to really accept and integrate those new, those new and fresh ideas and beliefs. So that's where things can get muddy and difficult. It's when like you're transitioning through from one, lesson or phase of your life to another, and really starting to understand that like you are meant for so much more, and that there is so much more to life than like maybe what you've been conditioned to believe, right? Hey babe, how are you? I love this song. So anyway, the Green Lady, this was the first one that came out. Okay, I hereby declare that the future of the planet and its green spaces over which I preside are in your hands, Earth Child. Yes, your hands. Do not deny or defy this, as you have within you all that is needed to create a better place for us all. I now ask you to take a look around at the wild things of your environment, and to purposefully bring to birth the green world again. With each breath out, each breath in, the forest and you keep breathing together. Where was I? Shit. Where was I? Sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. And you are breathing in what the tree beings no longer need, and what you breathe out, these tree beings take in. Can you not see the perfection of this? Please understand that no matter how small your part may feel, you are indeed and world and an energy chosen one of the green world. I, who am of the secret forest of the heart, know that every small planting you take and make will bring to birth more beings. I am within each forest. It's very hard, and I'm tingling again. Like I've been tingling this whole. My left wing has been tingling almost this whole reading, babe. Where was I? My heart grows lighter as you plant the seeds of my forest future. Undertake to create more of this green world today, and know that you and I are one. Though our origins may be vastly separate in time and space, we are one. We live as one and know as one, and this green world is our serenity and bliss on this planet. I love you and will remember you, and tell your tale to my kin, so we can all peacefully be together again. You are so precious. You are beloved. So really, like, take that in, babe. I keep reaching this way because it's usually where my drink is, but now it's on my left. But baby, it's time to really, it's funny that just said it's time. It's time to really step into your strength and your ability to be like living in your highest self, living in your purpose, and changing the world for the better by connecting with nature, by connecting with Mother Gaia and the dragon fae, like the elementals. That's what the dragon fae like is composed of, elementals and all kinds of different stuff. I have this really great book on spirits. If you're interested in it, I can send you like the information about it. It's on Amazon. It's a huge encyclopedia I use for like my deity work and stuff. If you're interested in anything like that, you can always message me. If you want to learn more about this kind of stuff. There's also like I'm sure there's dragon books you get when you actually start drinking water again. And that's the problem with me. My mom's like, it goes away once you start drinking it every day like that. And I'm like, okay, well, I have really bad, okay, and see, that's the ADHD cop out again. I need to work on that. I gotta do some shadow work with that. Why do I keep saying I have ADHD? I do have it, but why do I keep letting that be like the reason that I'm not able to, do certain things, or like that I forget, or whatever it is, my brain. When I was a kid, I was raised Catholic, so I was told that this stuff was like evil and all that, and then I kind of got it. I was in addiction for years. I was in a relationship, a very toxic, unhealthy, trauma bonded fake love relationship for almost a decade. I have a beautiful baby boy who's like 16 months old, taking a nap right now because of that relationship. So, and I've learned a lot through it, and I've also been in recovery for like almost 5 or 6 years now. And I'm over 2 years sober now, because like after obviously like I got pregnant within like a few months of like getting sober again, and I've had like a year clean and then like fucked it up. So I have, like I said, I've been in recovery for 5 or 6 years, but I've been on, and like obviously I've had my relapses and stuff. And I'm also starting like a shadow work course soon, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff like on my Patreon regarding like breathwork, shadow work, healing, meditations, and spiritual and intuitive artwork, and excerpts from my book that I wrote that I'm gonna be publishing soon, but it's not published yet. So you'll get you'll be able to see stuff that's not even like out. Yeah. Just a couple little excerpts from some chapters. Y'all will be like, oh my god, this girl went through a lot. So, but it's all a part of my growth. I know that. And it's all a part of my strength. And like last night, or 2 nights ago, I had the craziest, most intensest, ugly cry I have had ever, I think. I think that was the most intense, ugly cry I have had since like I was like hyperventilating because my ex was like trying to kick me out. Long time, like 3 years. I have been doing a lot of releasing and purging, and I've also been doing a lot, like I have been doing so many different things, and my guides are like, you need to chill out. You need to reel it in a little bit, and like I do, but I also have so many things that like I need to like I feel like I just need to help as many people as I can, because I'm finally like setting the example and I'm healing myself. And I just saw something. Did you guys see that? I just saw like, I don't know if it was a fuzz or a fairy, but it was something that like was in the screen. It was like doop. It was like boop. It was like a little white. So I'm gonna give her a love reading. That's what she wants. Okay. They're like, no, you're not. Stop it. You guys are being kind of mean. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can we use the spirit sticks for her love reading? Do you want me to just have her ask you guys a question with pendulum if she wants to do a love reading? Alright, so they want me to use the pendulum for you to do a question if you want to do the love reading. Otherwise, we can do like a more in-depth reading for what you need to know at this very moment, with something different. But they're saying if you want to do a love reading, which they are telling me like you really don't need a love reading, like you already know. But obviously, if that's what you want to do, like, that's what I'll do for you. I offer them. I tell the truth about what Spirit is telling me. So, let me know if you want to do, like, a question about the situation and get your confirmation that you want. Or if you want to just go for a general reading, which will probably, since that's on your mind, and that's probably been something either holding you back or whatever, there's a reason that they don't want to do a love reading for you. So I know you want to do a love reading, babe. So do you want to just do for the love reading? I would ask a question. So ask your question, yes or no question, like wise, and then I'll expand on it a little bit. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you. So we donate 25% of all of the donations that we make in this live charity. So what kind of question do you want to ask regarding your love life, honey? Because we're going to do a pendulum question for this. And obviously I'll talk to you a little bit about the answer. But like I said, like I do I'm very honest. So this is another one of my favorite decks. This is from Spirit Science. They're incredibly really education, a good educational channel on YouTube, and they do a lot of work kind of putting spirituality and science integrating. That she's been through something, going through something similar to what I went through. Transmute! Oh! Transmute, baby. Transmute that energy. And we have the Fool, which in this deck is evolved to the Child. So the cool thing with this deck is that a lot of the cards are different than like a normal tarot deck. Like it's not like a traditional one. Obviously the Fool has evolved to the Child. And look at how fucking pretty these cards are. And this is actually the cover of the deck. I don't have the cover of the deck anymore because the deck box broke. But these cards are beautiful, and like I said, they're really good to watch if you do have kids. Like, watch the YouTube channel with your kids, because my son will watch like this educational stuff that's about spirituality, science, and like all the stuff in between. And he will like sit there and watch it with me because it's a cartoon. Like, it's not a cartoon, but it looks like a cartoon. You know what I'm saying? And then we have Transmute. So I'm getting the energy, like, I know this is probably not what you want to hear, but, like, you have so many more opportunities and possibilities ahead of you if you would just, like, maybe let this go. Listen to the song. This is completely on shuffle. And if this person isn't giving you the love you deserve and willing to say that they're with you when they're fucking with you, you know. You do. You know what is good. Like, you know this isn't maybe not in your highest good. Maybe you know you can't evolve for them. You know that like you're meant for something so much greater than this, and you're gonna be successful to feel the emotions that were harboring in my heart. And that's why my heart chakra was feeling so heavy, because I didn't ever give myself the time to really like cry for me, to let go of him and have that emotional release for myself. And because I felt I was giving time and energy to him, but it was for me, it wasn't for him. I cried so much over him when I was with him, and to him, and for him, and trying, and you know, all that, like, trying to fix things. In the space, you'll know you're in the space to let it fully go and get the closure that you deserve. And like, these cards are really giving me the feeling that like you have so much more. I'm getting tingles right now. You have so much more ahead of you once you let go of this thing that's it's like an anchor holding you down. And that is exactly what I went through. Like, it is an anchor holding you down, and you don't know how the fuck it's holding you down, but it's holding you down by a fucking rope that's like thinning. You know how like the ropes like start to thin, like it starts to come apart, and there's that, you can chop that little piece like on Home Alone. Like on Home Alone, and he chops it. You can fucking chop it. There are those choppers right there. You can cut that shit anytime you want. But it's up to you to do it. It's up to you to transmute that energy that's no longer serving you. And look at all of the possibilities that you have in front of you. All of the success that you can have if you let this thing go. If this person's not willing to like compromise and be the person that you know you deserve, and the person that you see in them, the potential you see in them, I know what it's like to see that potential and want to realize it for them. I don't know, I'm seeing the phases of the moon. So it's like you're going through a lot of different phases. Now I'm seeing a lightning bolt, 2 lightning bolts. Like, you guys are like very like, there's a lot of friction, I feel. Maybe you've been together a long time, or it feels like it's been a long time, and you don't want to feel like it's wasted. But all those lessons you keep learning over and over again are a part of like your growth and your strength and everything. So like, there is no wasted time. Everything that's meant for you is already yours. But you have to be willing to let go of the things that are no longer meant for you in order to gain this success in this beautiful new, like, possibilities are endless, the Fool energy. You have a whole, like, a new book, not even a new chapter, a whole new book that you are about to start writing once you let this one end. Once you close that last page, you got to shut that book. And it's not about never looking back, but it's about not letting yourself go back to the things that no longer serve you. And the test will come. once you start getting into like a good place, this person's gonna text you, this person's gonna message you, it's gonna be something like that's, you know, or they're gonna call you, or they're gonna, you know, whatever. And especially if you have a kid with them, it's even, trust me, it's like, it's ridiculous. But you deserve the success, and you are a fucking alchemist. You're an alchemist, okay? And you have the ability and the power to transmute and take back what's yours, and transmute anything, any negativity or stagnant energy that he has caused or she has caused within you, okay? You deserve happiness, and I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be like, hope I'm not projecting. And if I am, let me know, because like, I understand this and I feel you. And it's not an easy thing to let go of someone like that you feel you can help, and you want to help them, and you want to see them like realize their potential. But I'm just getting like, you have put all the work and energy you're putting into the relationship into your fucking self, please. Because look what happened for me when I started doing that. I finally started to like really live out my purpose and finding like who I really am, right? You know you deserve better, and that's why you're asking me about it. Because you wouldn't have been like brought to this live and gotten a reading if you weren't meant to hear what I just said. And you can help, you can evolve together. I'm not saying you can't grow or evolve like with them, but you can't do it for them. You can only really do it for yourself, and they have to do it for themselves. They can't be like, okay, I'll change for you. Like, no, they have to change for me. They have, you know, you have to change for your own damn self, or it's not going to ever stick. And do your own soul growth. We aren't here to do their soul growth for them. We can like set examples and we can do it together, but you got to meet each other halfway. You know, you can't like be with somebody because like you think you can really like, you think that like you're gonna be their savior. Like, that's not the point of being with somebody. That's not what love is. I mean, love is infinite, and love is whatever you make of it, obviously. But like, I know what it's like to be in like a situation like that, and it's not healthy. And I wouldn't wish that on anybody, you know. So I really hope that it's not, you know, an unhealthy thing like that. I hope that I'm wrong. So just let me know if you have any questions or anything. I don't know if she's still here, but I might have scared her away. Yo, an orb went in front of me. Dude, that's so crazy because Katie, before you got in here, another thing, like a white, like it wasn't like a full orb, it was like a smaller, like white speck that was like came in front of me, and I saw it earlier, girl. So intense lately. Like these three, the soul stones I have right here, appeared yesterday when Avery came over. And like, they appear, like I'm serious. Like, my mom's like, he puts them. I'm like, dude, he didn't go anywhere near where they were appearing. Oh shit, hold on, there's a tower over here that's like knocked over. Oh no, get the fuck out. Oh my god, stop! I'm done! I'm fucking done! Dude, there's another one! There was only one in my money tree, bro, okay? There was one in the money tree with the tower I have in there that I just went over to pick up because it was knocked over, okay? There's one in my money tree, and then one of these in my money tree that appeared, like, the last time he came over before yesterday, okay? This was just flipped over on my money tree upside down, and I know for a fact that I didn't put it there because I wouldn't have put it there upside down, first of all. Like, second of all, bro, I just watered my money tree yesterday, okay? These soul stones have been appearing like fucking crazy, dude. Crazy. It's been like, stuff has been, we are ascending. Like, we are fucking ascending. Like, I don't care. Things are so, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I channeled this. And then a couple days after I channeled it, like, it was on the top of my door, okay, on the corner, like, you know, like how a door looks. It was at the very edge of the corner of the door. I had to get my back scratcher to get it down because I couldn't reach the shit, okay, long story short. And then, like, a couple nights later, I woke up at, like, 3 a.m., and I looked, like, in my peripherals. I was getting back into my bed after going pee and checking on quota. I'm getting back into my bed, right, and in my peripheral, I see this being of light, and it was just, like, the outline of the being of light, like back in, like, the dream I had where I met my soul mom, and we were, like, astral projecting in, like, the fucking stars. It was incredible. After being in, like, some kind of war-ridden, like, place that was, like, and she, like, ascended me from the place that was all, like, and it was, like, the path. It was, like, I was, like, it was crazy, you guys. It was crazy. And it was intense, and like it was a very like really intense, like I'll never forget it. And I remember my Earth mom was in the dream too, and she was like in the background, and so like that's how I knew it was my soul mom, because like Avery told me about her shortly after that, and how like she's an alien, and you know, basically like how I'm a starseed and whatever. So, and then it's just so many things, and so I saw this like being of light, but it wasn't complete light, it was just the outline of it. And then Avery told me like it was right in the same spot where this was channeled. It was in like that area where Julie's altar is, and like there my door is in my room. And I looked, and my heart dropped, and I was like, oh my God. And like I knew it wasn't negative though, and I just went right to sleep. And then Avery told me a couple days later when he came over, it was a fairy. And so like the fairies are here, and like I have the thing that Amber made me up here too, and it's just moved. I didn't even touch it. Oh, it's moving because this is moving. Oh my God, yeah, this is shaky. So yeah, like I know that they're definitely very present, and I have this here next to me now. So like, and like my drag, I can't even talk. Like I love this stuff so much. So exciting. So many new things are happening. And I love every single minute of it. Like I'm just like it's giddy. This Conversations with the Universe deck, super powerful deck. Love this deck. Like I really do love this deck, and I don't use it enough. And it is a really good deck. I think I want to do something different. I think I'm gonna just like lay them out and pick some. I've never done it like this, so like bear with me. Oh my God, this feels so cool. This is like how Avery does it sometimes. And then he's like, find this card, and I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, these are so fucking pretty like this. Holy shit. I'm gonna start doing readings like I love it. I'm loving it. All right, so what are we gonna pick? Which ones? Show me you're real. Ooh, this is... It's a long one. Show me you're real, you're raw, you're vulnerable. Show me your kindness and your compassion. Show me how you follow your heart and lead from your soul. Show me your humanity, for it's here you are divine. Okay. Let's see, let's pick some more. This one. In the darkness, when you felt my silence, I was singing words of hope to your soul. In the darkness, when you feared my loss, I was cradling you, nurturing you in my loving arms. I'm gonna cry. In the darkness, when you thought I had forgotten you, I was right there beside you, breathing love into your heart to keep you strong. I just really need to like work with this last shadow, man. And yeah, these cards are really deep. And like a lot of them, I don't use it enough, so I don't know what all of them say. So like this one, just like these two, I've never seen either of these two, right? Okay, and I was trying something new today. It's so funny. Just like some new energy, new moon energy, right? So, and I have the space to do this now, and it works because of the softness of this. They're like the same like feeling. They're like very like smooth. And that's why I didn't put a thing on this, because like I didn't feel I needed one. So let's keep going. Oh, I feel some energy coming from these like pulsating. Live in love. Let love in. Here it is. Here's the one that was pulsating. Bask in the joy of life. Call in your abundance and align with your manifestations through feelings of joy and bliss. Leave the past behind you and step into the sunshine of this new phase of your life. This is your calling. Hi guys. These are some powerful fucking cards. Yes, they are very powerful. Who am I? I am everything. I am you. Want to know a secret? There's nothing you actively... Oh, I love this one. I fucking love this one. This one came up in my reading I did the other day for myself. A few weeks ago with these cards in the morning for myself. Listen to this. Want to know a secret? There's nothing you actively have to do to make a change in the world, because you are here, light worker. You are already doing it. Yeah, this is a really... I love this. Like I said, like I don't use these cards enough. It's time to remember the truth of who you are. I read this one too before. It's time to remember that you are limitless. And what you imagine doesn't begin to touch what is truly possible. These cards are serious, man. I'm so happy I have this fucking desk now. I can just like grab a desk. Like, it's so much better. It's so much fucking better, you guys. Oh my god, I'm happy. I manifested this. I just bought a desk, but I manifested the money for that desk. I'll tell you that. Quiet your mind. That is so funny. Oh my god. Stop. It says quiet your mind. Believe the answers you need will be there. They already exist within you. Believe the answers you need will be there. They already exist within you. Definitely calling me out, meditate, and love you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful fucking day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.